Right on this cable, exactly where the thief took a saw to cut loose this copper wire. He ended up taking off on foot, but they say this style of crime is a trend that has now grown into an epidemic.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into one of the most crackheadiest, copper-hungry, wire-stripping sagas the streets of Yuba City has ever seen. Forget about Pablo Escobar, forget about El Chapo, and forget about your uncle on your mama's side that got a hefty list of first-degree felonies. Today, we got Peter Pato, a man who looked at an RV dealership and thought to himself, that's a gold mine, except the gold is copper and the money is meth. My man Peter Pato was terrorizing the streets of Yuba City, being a huge disappointment to his mother that did everything she could. Peter Pato allegedly stole over 40 power cords from ET Quality RV. He even hit up Glad's Tidings Church. Yes, he hit up a church. This man stole copper from God. He put himself behind the criminal gates while banning himself from the pearly gates at the same damn time. I can't believe it. I never seen this before. Peter Pato took not giving a damn to the big leagues and made the All-Star game. That's a bold man. The police caught him in his natural habitat, a tent, actively burning copper wire. That's right, no Ocean's 11 heist, no high-tech getaway, just a dude in a tent cooking wire like his top chef. Crackhead edition. Gordon Ramsay would've gave him a perfect 10. But what you expect though? He been cooking copper for the past 28 years of his life. He mastered that. For those of you who are not familiar, copper is the crackhead's Bitcoin. It's the original cryptocurrency. You dig it up, strip it down, and pawn it off just for enough to keep your teeth grinding and your heart skipping beats. The only positive thing about junkies discovering the value of copper is a lot of nephews actually had the opportunity to enjoy their bicycles. You ever notice how junkies would turn into full-blown electricians when copper's involved? They don't know how to hold down the job, but suddenly they're out here with pliers, stripping wire faster than your baby mama stripping off that thong when she see two $20 bills. Peter Pato was sweating like an Amazon warehouse worker stripping that damn copper. But seriously, overnight they become whole master HVAC technicians. You'll see a dude who couldn't count to 10 yesterday suddenly solving complex electrical engineering problems when there's a $20 baggie on the line. And they say crack ain't good for education. I'll be damned. Can you imagine the deputies rolling up?
Dispatch, we got visual on the suspect. He's in a damn tent, hunched over a bonfire, roasting electrical cords like marshmallows.
The smell had to be crazy. Melted plastic, burnt copper, and broken dreams. That's not a crime scene, that's a meth head barbecue. ET Quality RV got hit for thousands of dollars worth of damage. The church got hit for thousands of dollars worth of damage. And for some reason, people are asking, why copper though? Why did he take copper out of everything? Why copper? What you mean, why copper? The hell you mean? Crackheads don't steal iPhones. They don't do bank robberies. That's too complicated. They want raw, easy to sell material. Copper is basically like the McDonald's dollar menu for drug fiends. Cheap, accessible, and it always hits the spot. Peter Pato was running around Yuba City like Dora the Explorer, but instead of swiper no swiping, it's tweaker no stripping. Copper thieves are the only people keeping scrap yards in business. Without meth heads bringing in stolen wire, half these places would be out here selling aluminum soda cans and shame. Now here's the crazy part. Copper theft is a huge problem nationwide. Utility companies lose hundreds of millions of dollars every year because of dudes like Peter. And not just businesses, whole neighborhoods lose power. Hospitals, schools, and traffic lights get wrecked. In some cases, people literally die because junkies want to get a quick fix. And all that risk for what? Like 50 bucks in a cigarette? Pathetic. Peter Pato, my mans, you wasn't running no empire. You wasn't stacking no millions of dollars. You were burning cords in a tent like you were auditioning for a Breaking Bad spin-off called Breaking Extension Cords, the other side of meth, a true junkie's story. You didn't get caught by the DEA, CIA, or FBI. You got bagged by the local Yuba City sheriffs while smoking the evidence like a lemon pepper rotisserie chicken in the Walmart daily. So here's the moral of the damn story. If you see somebody selling copper at a scrapyard who looks like they haven't showered since George Bush was in office, 10 times out of 10 they stole it. And if you live in Yuba City and your RV doesn't work anymore or your church lights don't turn on, just remember, somewhere out there is a man named Peter Pato sitting in jail dreaming of his next copper cord like it's a ribeye steak. Alright Peter, let's go over this one more time. Why were you burning church power cords in the tent at 2 o'clock in the damn morning? Man, I wasn't burning them, I was purifying them. Gotta get the toxins out. Purifying? What is this? Whole Foods? Organic copper? The hell is going on here? I mean, copper's healthier when it's clean. First off, Peter, copper doesn't get healthier. Second off, you don't eat it. Have you been eating the damn copper? Peter, have you been consuming the damn copper? I mean, you are a trench dweller. Can't put nothing past you. Maybe, maybe not. That's between me and my insides, you jerk off. Hey Peter, help me understand this. Why electrical cords? Why copper? Why not still a phone or a wallet or literally anything normal? Phones got trackers, copper don't. You clearly skipped the crackhead activity training part of the police academy. I think you need to go back. Okay, I give you that. But explain why you hit the church, Peter. You don't fear God. You think Jesus wants to plug in his mic on Sunday morning just to find out you pawned the extension cord for a dime bag? You see, me myself, I figured God had solar panels. Oh my God, this man said Jesus got solar panels. Hey, check this out. Let's talk about the evidence. You were found sitting in a tent, surrounded by burnt wires, looking like Golem protecting the One Ring. People reported smelling plastic from 2 blocks away. That was just my cookout. Cookout? Peter, you were grilling extension cords like they were bratwursts. Ain't nobody in the neighborhood coming over for that barbecue. You ain't got ribs, you got resistors. Be honest with me, Peter. Was this about copper or was this about crackhead cardio? You know, staying busy, keeping the hands moving so the demons don't catch up? Well, a little bit of both. So when you're stripping these cords at lightning speed, is that like you're a CrossFit? And don't get offended when I say this, meth heads are the only people who can burn 5,000 calories stripping wire and still have enough energy to argue with a stop sign. You know what your rap sheet says, Peter? It says burglary, theft, possession of narcotics, and now we're adding in America's dumbest electrician. How's that sound? Sounds like a reality show. Can I get a cut of the royalties? Absolutely not, Peter. The only cut you're getting is a court date. Peter, you could have been anything in life. You had the hands of a craftsman, the patience of a surgeon, and the creativity of Picasso. But you used it to melt extension cords in a tent. That's not entrepreneurship. That is straight up crackhead activity. So I'm guessing, no plea deal? No, but I give you this. You're the only man I ever met who turned the church into a Radio Shack clearance sale. Congratulations.